Hi guys, hope you're having a fantastic morning, even afternoon and good night. Well, we are here today and we are going to talk about a juicy topic. Well, this topic about relationship when it's break off, meaning that when it's ended, when a relationship comes to an end, and the response that you give when you find out that the relationship is no more.
Yes, so today we are here to highlight someone who wants to be highlighted and who wants to share their story, how they cope and what they have to do to get through a ended relationship.
It's also important, and I'm happy that this person wants to share their story and also want to kind of highlight to other people out there the importance of understanding what influence your action when there is a breaking up of a relationship and how to respond to that relationship when it's break off. So I'm happy that this person want to give their storyline, because it's really important to understand that we cannot allow the emotions to be, the influence of our action and allow us to do things negatively that impact our life for forever in a negative way. So today it's a juicy topic, and I'm happy to share this gentleman who really wants to give his storyline. Is there anything you want to say about relationships?
Yes, hopefully everyone can understand, because understand what this person is trying to bring across in a clear and precise way. This is how he wants to tell his story, and I believe that talking about what you are going through or what is happening for you is also a therapy for an individual, because it helps you move forward. Because it's not good to hold in your pain or your emotions, because when you hold it in, sometimes it explodes, and it explodes in a negative way. As we, a lot of people might see some, even within this country, in which a relationship ends, and they take it out in the wrong way, partner kill the other partner because they cannot accept the individual leaving them. So yes, this is happening also in Jamaica, in which a partner cannot accept an end relationship, and someone will not want to remain in an abusive relationship. So it's good for an individual when a relationship is ended that they're able to hold their emotions and not allowing it to outburst in a negative way.
Yeah, and it's also important to identify people's in your life, good people in your life, people that you can communicate with, that can listen with understanding, because there are some people will influence the negative that you're probably thinking about while you are feeling all those trauma, all those pain of hurt and rejection, because no one likes to feel rejected and abandoned, and this is all the emotions that comes on someone when a relationship is ended, especially when the person have not spoken about an end, especially when a person don't really know that the relationship was gonna end.
Yeah.
So that is a shock to the system. So a relationship and breaking off in that way can cause a lot of trauma, and allow that person to think in a negative way, especially if that person feel that they had a relationship that was gonna last forever, and especially when they feel that they have sold into the relationship. Yeah. And it goes both ways, whether it's a male or a female. Yeah. It goes both ways. If you have not come together in an agreement to say, okay, it's not working out and it's best for us to separate, then and if one person just choose to do it without the other person in the awareness, it can become a shock.
Yeah.
And it can allow that person to feel rejected, abandoned, and used. Yeah. And all these mixed feeling can give them a negative reaction. Yeah. So it is so good to find when you're in that sort of arena of separation, to find a person who is not going to influence the negative that you're feeling, but be able to listen to you with understanding and direct you in the right point. And it's so good to hear this young man's story, how he identified himself with God, and also through this pain, he can also identify, okay, where he has gone wrong, and also what is right for him and what God is saying to him through this breaking up.
So it's so important to have a faith in God, because it helps guide your action.
Yeah.
You know, because if you have faith in God, then you will have good moral, good principle, and you can accept and forgive.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that's what the Bible teaches, forgiveness. So if you have that belief in God and, you know, things happen, you operate differently from a person who don't have a faith in God, because that person don't have the faith to guide their action and the way that they behave.
Okay, so we're going to take you to this video of this young man who is telling his story and how he actually, you know, overcome and still overcoming, you know, the pain through the word of God and through his faith in God. So here goes.
Hello, morning. This is a good Friday morning. I'm thanking God to be here this morning to be able to speak to you guys on the second of my story on Facebook. I'm here this morning speaking a little about myself. I was into a relationship 5 years, and it ended very bad. It ended a way I didn't expect it. And that relationship almost cut me down. It caused me very pain in my heart. But when I look back and I call on to Jesus, He is the one who saved me. He is the one who speaks to me. Sometimes when a relationship break down, sometimes God here pulling me out. I say, watch a young man, young lady, that relationship is not for you. My relationship didn't start good, and it ended bad. Because when I get into that relationship, the partner already was having somebody. Okay, we are men. You know, we are weakness towards ladies, so we say, okay, still talk to her, still get involved. Why she was having the other partner. But now, that other partner leave, I don't know. But I was there same way. Enjoying our company. Thought it was, it wasn't right, but you always say to I say to myself, maybe, a person can change, things can change. And now, over 5 years, this relationship ended very, very bad. Were never expected in my life. And when I heard what happened, that the relationship after break off caused me pain in my heart. Very, very, very a pain in my heart. I just cry out to Jesus. Why the devil here one side saying, do that, do this, and your problem will go away. I'm not going to follow the devil. I look unto Jesus. Because sometimes God take you out of things where you don't belong to. Take you from a place where you don't belong to. So I allow God to fix my life. I allow God to make me have a good relationship with whichever person I may be involved with back again in my life, or to take back in my life. I allow God to do that. I allow God to fix the problem. So we ladies and we gentlemen, when we have a broken relationship, don't be enraged, make the devil allow us to do things. The greatest healing in our body and in our soul is forgiveness. We're not to try to hate the person who caused me pain in our heart, because Jesus Christ crucified by us and he still saves us. He still asks forgiveness for us because we don't know what we have done. So listen, my fellow ladies and my fellow men, we must be careful how we start a relationship. We must be careful how we go into a relationship. We're not supposed to try to use our one another. Don't go into a relationship because of needs. Because of, okay, I have 2 kids and I'm working. I have 1 kid and I'm not working. I have 3 kids and I'm not working. How am I going to survive? And then you make the devil try to say, okay, but deal with that man. You will get money from him. And then again, you're into a relationship with somebody. But boss, you need not really get to maintain the way how you want it when you're into a relationship. You start to do things out of the way. And you then have to choose that way to make your life better. You have so many choices. So many choices. But you allow the devil to make you make the wrong choices. Make I tell you so, face friends. Be careful of the friends them. Be careful of the friends who you have as best friend or close friend, to go to them with your problem, because sometimes the same friend will give you bad advice just to see you go down. Any problem you have, talk it to Jesus. You better you seek a counselor, better you seek a pastor or minister and tell them your problem. It's not every friend is a good friend. So make I say it this morning to you. We must be careful how we start a relationship. Young men, today I ask you please, men, I ask you please, when you're into a relationship and you start a family and you leave the woman with children, please I'm asking you, support your children. Because the woman out there needs to start a life with somebody might love her. And then the children them maybe affect it, because what the man might can be able to earn to provide for the family maybe is not enough. And it can cause a problem in the relationship, because not every woman are going to think, say, okay, I'm going to get a job, okay, I'm going to do a business, okay, sit down and reason with their partner, so okay, baby, look, what are we can do to maybe to maintain the house more properly. So, young men and young ladies, big men, big women, we must be careful what we do in our relationship. When we start a relationship bad, right through the relationship, when we're supposed to give 100% out of love in that relationship, we look back how we started and then we kick back. Afraid to push out, and then know the relationship broke off. So this is my phase 2 of my message. Next time will be phase 3. So, love you all, guys, and big up on yourself.